What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to our channel at Vagabond Builds. And today we're going to be doing a review and a slight comparison video on 2023 Konas. Now this being your SEL base or everyday driver package to your track monster N package Kona. And we're going to be talking about the exterior, interior, and some specs about these cars. But before we do, it is not a sponsored video. So if you guys do like our content, please like the video and subscribe to our channel because it really helps us out, everybody. If you got something for us to email, here's our email below. Email us so we could talk details later. A special thank you and a shout out to Roseville Hyundai here in Roseville, California, right outside Sacramento, for providing us these cars for this review. Now guys, we're going to promise that we're gonna drop the MSRP stickers to both these cars in the video, so stay tuned, keep watching this video. And if you guys do find yourselves shooting over to the Roseville Hyundai because they have so much awesome inventory, talk to our boy John because he can drop a lot of knowledge and help you guys out with your car buying.
Always appreciate seeing the Vagabond boys here. Let's get to it.
All right, thanks so much guys, and let's go ahead and start this review. So let's kick off this review with some specs about this beautiful beast of a Kona. Now everybody, this car is the biggest horse in the barn for Kona, and 2.0 liter turbocharged motor, 8-speed dual clutch transmission, comes with a limited slip differential, 276 horsepower, 289 foot-pounds of torque, MPG 20 city and a 27 highway with 23 combined. To where the boring model is the SEL / daily driver 2.0 liter, and of course you're going to be getting gas mileage. Better gas mileage on that one, but we're not going to talk about it because it's just boring. Let's go ahead and drop this and talk front end, everybody. Now, get a load of the differences of the front end. Now, this is what I would drive. This is what I would not drive, because look at the sportiness on this. This is like a Kona on crack. That's what Hyundai says, right? But look at this. Cuts, angles, sportiness, colors, red, black gloss. Very cool look. LED full lighting on the headlights, along with LED daytime running lights and high beam assist. Parking marker integrated into the bumper cover. Just get a load of that. And what does the N stand for is because this car itself was tracked on the Nürburgring. Sorry, I have a hard time pronouncing that, but this is why this car is so special, why we're going to be focusing and emphasizing this exact Hyundai. Coming over to the side of the car, well, sorry, not this side, this side. What do we see different? We're gonna see wheel well trims that are different. Same color as the car, loving that because it's a little bit of richer look on the car itself, to where this has that matte black plastic and kind of a slightly cheaper look. Dropping down, you have the wheels. Now, N wheels to the SEL base wheels that you will be seeing different on different trims. Take that into consideration. 17 inches on just the regular SEL, to where these are the 19 inches that come with the nice Pirelli set of tires. Very cool. Upgraded N brake calipers and braking system. Also with the N electronic suspension system that you have on this car. Very cool. So this is like a little track monster. So if you do have this car somewhere like in the mountains or something, this would be a super fun car. Now continuing over to the side mirrors, black gloss paint, to where this is the same color as the car with the integrated turn signals, LED lighting, and they do come, the N comes with the heated and blind side assist, but the blind side assist itself is both standard on both cars. Continuing over, what do we see that's different? Also on the sides is going to be the bottom rocker panel areas on the side skirts. Look, red with that kind of nice matte black look, and side skirts with the N engraved in the side skirt over near the back wheel. Super cool, letting you know that this is an N, to where this is just a boring black, matte black plastic trim. Of course, your everyday drive. Continuing, loving the rims on the N. Now come and take a look at the back. The back itself, stamped N, LED tail lighting, super cool. Hyundai stamped Kona here, but get a load of this back end compared to just the regular SEL model. is where you have the nice diffuser with the red coloring coming in. Beautiful kind of F1 look spoiler with the brake lighting integrated into that spoiler or right under that spoiler. Privacy glass on the back, and that spoiler drops down. Very cool that Hyundai puts that kind of nice finish off with those angles on that drop down of that spoiler trim. Check these out, everybody. Now, this is the Valvetronic exhaust, dual tip exhaust. Sounds beautiful, and we're gonna be showing you guys that later on in the video. Super cool, and this thing will open and close depending in which mode you're in, and we're gonna be talking about that. Remember, limited slip differential, and if you do know what that is the funness of this car. Let's go ahead and pop open this trunk lid. You do have a backup camera on this trunk lid. Lift the tailgate. And check this out, KONA stamped matte with some hooks on this and some pretty simple trunk space, I would say. Harman Kardon subwoofer in the car itself. Very nice premium sound system, and you can drop these seats. Let me show you guys something. 60 and a 40%er seat. And look at that, you can actually get a lot of room. So if you do want to fit like a dishwasher or a dryer back here, you can totally do it. And maybe you want to fit a 2x4. I have no idea why you would do that, but you can do that because it gives you that possibility on this Kona. But guys, we're pretty much done with the talk of the exterior and some slight differences from the SEL base model over to the N on crack, I would say, car. So let's go ahead and talk interior. So now let's talk interior of the KONA N model. Loving this interior. Before I even step in, I want to show you guys something that the dorsal plates come with that N stamped emblem. Very cool. And the floor mats are just KONA N specialized. Super cool. Let's go ahead and step inside and get a load of this seat, everybody, with that nice, beautiful suede leather with that kind of blue stitching. Loving it with the N embroidered in the suede. Super cool. Loving these sport bucket seats with that kind of perforated suede insert in the middle on that backrest. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Manual control on the passenger and electric controlled on the driver's side, everybody. Now, what do I see and what do I feel when I sit inside this N? Everybody, it's like a little race car slash spaceship because you got so many buttons for like the little N models, or I mean the little N buttons, and putting in like the sport mode, and looks like you got like a NOS button right here, this NGS. Very cool sporty feel. That's what I get from this car. Continuing on with the door panel, control units for your windows and control units for your side mirrors. On the left-hand side of the manual steering column, you got a hill decline assist button along with your dimmable lighting button. Look at the nice vents in this, kind of rounded off on the right and the left, to where here you kind of have a rectangular slash, I don't know, curved rectangle look in the middle for your vents. 10.25 inch screen, digital, full digital. Let's go ahead, show you guys that. In front of you, now you could go through the info cards, letting you know what's going on with your car. Also, on the infotainment screen, now what did I leave here is I left it in the N mode for the sake of the video to show you guys. Oh, battery charged. Let's go ahead and start this car. Oh, very nice exhaust sound. But showing you in the N mode, let me show you guys. So, N mode. And it shows you your oil temp, engine temp, lap time. So if you are on the track doing some brake press, how hard you're on the brake. Super cool as I'm pressing the brake. Circuit, you could actually set circuit times depending on which track you're on, already pre-programmed into the system. Very cool, awesome features. Also, let's go into setup, go into vehicle, and you get things like driver assistance, driver mode, cluster changes, illumination, cluster theme selection. Very cool. Let's click that. Change the theme, like Class B, Class C, Class A, and we'll go straight to stock. But for the sake of the video, everybody, we're not going to go into full detail. If you do head over to Roseville Hyundai and talk to our boy John, you will have all the information needed and they will spend time with you. Now, infotainment screen, 10.25 inch screen, It is a nice touch sensitive and responsive screen. You also get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wired supported. Right under that, you get your control units for your dual climate controls. Or sorry, not dual, single climate control. And right under that, you get the manual to control like exactly where the air goes inside the vents and things of that sort. You could turn it off. Under that, USB-A plugins, wireless charging pad for that, 12 volt, 180 watt plug-in, and let me open this, also another USB-A plug-in, so nobody's fighting for their plugins. Traction control, this is what you would want to be using when you're having fun with this car. Heated seats on the both front seats by the buttons right here. And let me show you guys something. You get a drive mode button here, and you also have these N buttons right here on your screen. I mean, sorry, not on your screen, on your steering wheel. See this? Now, I can change the mode, and I went into sport mode. If I go into snow, you can literally hear that valve inside the exhaust open and close from normal to sport mode. And it just gives it more of an aggressive kind of race me type of look. Now, if you press this N, it kicks it into N grin mode to where it gives it that cluster a look where it's letting you know what the car is doing at exactly what time you're driving it. 165 oil temp, engine temp 190, look at that, engine, steering, suspension. You can actually literally set exactly what you want by pressing this N mode. Let me show you guys. Brake press, throttle, oil temp, engine temp. This is actually your shifting. Oh, let's go back, slide this, and look at this. You can literally set engine, steering, suspension, transmission, exhaust sound, ESC, LSD on exactly how responsive you want these settings to be. So my goodness, the character that Hyundai puts in this Kona for you to get that ultimate track experience. Premium Harman Kardon sound system inside this car. No moonroof, but you don't need that because it is a little track monster with some lighting, that kind of soft yellow lighting. Now guys, we're pretty much done with the front side of this interior. Let's go ahead and talk second row seating. So let's talk second row seating inside this Kona N model. Now, of course, you still have that beautiful suede insert on the back second row seat. Nice that Hyundai did not simplify the front seats over to the back, because you do see manufacturers sometimes simplify these back seats. Armrest, cup holders, simple, straight to the point. Honestly, this would probably be the most boring part of this car, is the back seat. But if you got, I don't know, some people that want to take a ride and have some fun, put them in the back seat. USB-A plug-in on that center console with a little bit of pocket space. More pocket space on that passenger seat. And the door panel, pretty simplified look on the door panel, just that plastic look with your control button for your window. Lighting up top in that kind of soft yellow, everybody. So we're pretty much done, and as promised, we're gonna be dropping this MSRP sticker to this car, exactly what package it comes with and the price tag on this car. Comments, questions, concerns, let me know what you guys think. And thank you so much for watching our channel here at Vagabond Builds. But before we go, I want you guys to listen to this amazing exhaust. Tell me about that. Now stay tuned. We got cool things coming, everybody.